A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Tennessee Smoke. John Johnson has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, not only was this guy good in his last start working deep in the game, but he also posted a double-digit strikeout total. We'll see if he has that kind of stuff again in this one.
Stepping in, David Aiken, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And the day begins with an out. There's one away. Now at the plate, Chris Millar. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
The right fielder.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Geraldo Arias is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1. And it's 1-2. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here he comes again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Digging in now, Nicholas McDermott. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one.
McDermott.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Standing in now, Pete Blanco.
The shortstop. Pete.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Acosta has room in foul territory, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there are 2 gone now. Striding into the box, Felix Juarez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Juarez.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now a swing on. Look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Aiken is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Smokies are on top, 1-0. Stepping in, John Johnson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
John Johnson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We played 2 full. The Smokies lead it 1-0. Striding in, Jamal Campbell. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Jamal Campbell.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Into the box, Tyler Fiore.
The catcher.
As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Weekly towards first. Clemens charging this one, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So digging in now, Andre Glass.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Andre.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Nunez is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Smokies are on top, 1-0. Striding in once again, David Aiken. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
David Aiken.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. 0-1 pitch on its way. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So striding in, Chris Millar. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Millar.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to center field. Atkinson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Geraldo Arias. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Smokies lead it 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nicholas McDermott. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now. He's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Into the box now, Pete Blanco.
Shortstop.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon.
The left fielder, Felix.
And a fastball, close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Fouled off. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up on the backhand. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. So striding forward now, John Johnson.
John Johnson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to third. Arias gloves it. Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a play. Into the box now. Jamal Campbell comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Stepping up now, Tyler Fiore. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a fastball just misses for ball one. One out, nobody on. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Batista is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Andre Glass.
Andre Glass.
Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Frederick. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the 6th consecutive inning here. Leading off the inning, David Aiken, and they'll need him to get something going here.
David.
First pitch coming, here it is. Ooh, he saws him off with that one, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Here's the first pitch to him.
Number 12.
And this will be fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game. So the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Nicholas McDermott is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 1-1 the count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So he keeps rolling right along, make it 7 shutout innings now. We'll move on now to the bottom half. Stepping into the box, John Johnson. He's
Now
been great
batting.
on the mound, so
The
we'll see if he
pitcher.
can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to
Johnson.
take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Line towards center field. Aiken is there, 2 gone. Leading off the inning, Pete Blanco, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Felix Juarez.
Left fielder. Felix.
Lofted in the air out toward right
Juarez.
center. Calling for it, Batista. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again.
The batter,
Jamal
number 2.
Campbell.
Second base.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
Campbell.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Frederick has got it, and the side is retired. He's through 8 with the shutout intact. Home half of the 8th straight ahead.
Your
Todd
attention, please.
Johnson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Tennessee jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. John Johnson earns win number 4 on the season, allowing only a single hit across 8 full innings. Andre Glass is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Todd Johnson earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Please. Rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours.
The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Tennessee Smokies and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Play ball.
At the plate, Bobby Hemphill. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jumbo Shrimp.
First delivery to him on the way.
Bobby Hemphill.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bounce first. Clemens takes it in. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Now at the plate, Isaac Galloway, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. This ground over to first. Clemens is there, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first. Ready now, Andy Holly with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. Lays off 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in. Kept his hands inside the baseball and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Digging in the switch hitter, Frank Carlisle. Only 1 hit in 11 at-bats for the series so far.
Carlisle.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Vince Denson.
The third baseman, Vince.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Popped up. Clemens is under it, but it's the pitcher that makes the play, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jerome Stiles, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
2-2. Hit back up the middle. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. And we are tied 0-0.
Batting ninth.
The pitcher, John Johnson, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Galloway is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. Now batting, Adrian Chavez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The second baseman, Adrian Chavez.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Batting ninth.
In now, Ivan Garcia.
Garcia.
As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Fielder.
Standing in now, Bobby Hemphill. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
In the air out to left. Aiken's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Isaac Galloway. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Arroyo ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now in the box, Andy Holly. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Hiroki Mori. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer 3rd.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Next to hit will be the pitcher, John Johnson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Styles giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on.
Leading up for the Jumbo Shrimp, the shortstop.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Jensen.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Vince Denson becomes out number 2 this inning. Ready for another chance. Jerome Stiles. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into center field. Line drive, base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Davis waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So here now is the pitcher, Ivan Garcia. He got called out on strikes his last time through. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone called for a strike. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Aiken has a beat on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bobby Hemphill. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
Hit on the ground out to short. Nunez comes up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now at the plate, Isaac Galloway. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Into the box, Andy Holly. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Hit hard to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Hiroki Mori. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in, Frank Carlisle, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Adolfo Acosta will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Tennessee.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Tennessee Smokies came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Jeff Corbett claims the win out of the pen, his first. Todd Johnson records the save, his 6th. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
First for the victorious Smokies. 1 run, 8 hits.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Jackson Generals and the Tennessee Smokies. John Johnson, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
At the plate, Barry Gatlin. He will lead this one off today. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, 0-1. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
First pitch on its way.
Ildemaro.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Nunez ranging up the middle. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. Digging in, Angelo Gutierrez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Standing in, Rafael Hernandez is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Aiken. 1 down. Into the box now, Felipe Castilla. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. No balls and a strike to count. Castilla is second in the league in all-star voting among closers, so it looks promising that he'll get an invite to the midseason festivities.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Felipe Castilla is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box now, Abraham Almonte. And he puts it on the ground to second. Arroyo has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in, John Johnson, runner in scoring position with two gone.
John Johnson
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. Gutierrez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Roger Fontenot. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping in now, Michael Clark.
The shortstop.
And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And that's a tough play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Popped him up. Clemens is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Smokies are on top 2-0. So coming to the plate, Barry Gatlin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Hit line at first. To his left, Clemens, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to the plate, Ildemaro Vargas. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a pop-up now. Clemens over to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Angelo Gutierrez.
Now batting, right fielder, Angelo
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Called strike 0-2. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready on 1-2. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. This is round over to first. Backhanded. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Can't start any better than this. Stepping up to the plate, John Johnson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Johnson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. In now, Rafael Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter. And instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Almonte.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Batista looking up. Gone! Into the box, Roger Fontenot.
The center fielder, number 12.
As he'll ground this one foul for the first strike.
Fontenot.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But the damage is done as thanks to the solo home run. This is now a one-run game. Last half of the fifth coming up. The Smokies lead it 2-1. Settling in now, Michael Clark. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Michael.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Nunez into shallow center, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Phil Kaiser will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Phil Kaiser.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Batista on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. Digging in once again, Barry Gatlin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Atkinson sprinting after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. The pitcher, John Johnson, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Fontenot will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Ready once again, Ildemaro Vargas. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Weak back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So stepping in, Angelo Gutierrez.
Now batting, the right fielder, Angelo.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And they go away here. It's a cold strike, 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
And that's the second out. Stepping into the box, Rafael Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A ball and no strikes.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Starting to run out of innings here as they are now at the plate. Felipe Castilla. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Atkinson has a play. He's got it one away. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Abraham Almonte. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Popped him up. Nunez is there for it. 2 gone. Digging in now, Roger Fontenot. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they go down without a whimper. Now to the plate, the pitcher, John Johnson.
John Johnson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Almonte going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mickey Aiken. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Mickey Aiken.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and a runner left on. We've played 8 full. The Smokies are on top, 7-1. Billy Lemieux comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 26.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
7-1 the final today. Tennessee took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. John Johnson earned his 5th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Brian Leach was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Smokies, 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role.
Your attention, please.
Striding in to start the ninth, Felix
Number
Juarez.
88.
And they'll need him to get something going here.
Johnson.
Now the pitch. Popped him up. Acosta is under it, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Jamal Campbell. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. That finds the zone, a called strike.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
The 0-2 once more. Stays alive, still 0-2. One out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are two away now.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
In now, Tyler Fiore.
Catcher,
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. The 1-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And this is in the air to right. And this should do it. He brings it in, and they have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Tennessee Smokies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Rick Padilla wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. John Johnson closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
3 runs on 7 hits. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention
Leading
please.
off the inning, Geraldo Arias, as they'll look to get something
Number
going here
8.
and even this game up.
John Johnson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. Johnson, a right-hander standing 6'3", has been enjoying a great season, and fans have noticed he's currently leading all closers in all-star votes.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
The first baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Nicholas McDermott. He singled his last time up. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Line to the right side, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
0-1 the count.
Pete Blanco.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue.
The left fielder,
striding into the box, Felix Juarez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. There seemed to be different. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Smokies led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Alex Wells earns his 5th winner of the year. John Johnson wraps it up for the save, his 2nd. Freddie Escalona will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Frederick shading to his right. He's got it 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Aiken. In there, strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Chris Millar is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and first strike. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Tennessee Smokies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
John Johnson comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 88, John Johnson.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Kent Hugh, and they'll need him to get something going here.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer. Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Aiken is in pursuit, and they can't run it down. The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
John Wimberly comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Standing in now Vinny Campos,
third baseman,
as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Ground ball left side. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. Into the box now, Dave Field. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. He makes the catch, and they have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
5-2 the final today. Tennessee took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Stephen Forbes notches his 3rd win of the year. John Johnson hammers down the save, his 4th of the season. John Johnson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 88, John Johnson.
Stepping in, Kevin Castro. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him. Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. From the stretch, and a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. And it's 1-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack K's with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Striding in, Juan Palmeiro. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The Tennessee Smokies led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Lewis Mettler gets the win on the mound, his 1st of the year. John Johnson earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.